Moin moin, my digital leaves. I did forget to turn my lights on. So let's start with that. That looks better. We are back again with Digimon World 2, and I am very sure today we will finally manage to get our data mega. But first, we also have a little PowerPoint that one of our viewers, Radical, has done for me, and I appreciate that a lot. So let's have a look at that first. I gotta mention there are two more documents as well, which I will. They are for techniques and stuff. I will go over those probably in private. But yeah, there's a lot about this game to learn, so this is probably helpful. So, some guide to Digimon World 2 mechanics. We will start slow. This is a rough guide. A professional expert. Okay. This specialties and types. Yeah, there are only three types. Yeah, vaccine, virus, data. There are no free types or typeless. And I appreciate that because I think free type and typeless is kind of dumb. First off, they're kind of the same, but like, what does free mean? You can be any of the three? Why don't they make the free types then just into like variants, like Black Agumon as a virus Agumon, right? So yeah, appreciate that there are only these three, and usually games only go with these three. There are technically 6 specialties that any type of Digimon can have. Darkness, Water, Fire, Nature, Machine, and Neutral, which was mentioned by the game actually, but I barely can make any rhyme or reason of this. Okay, attacking Digimon's type beats defending Digimon's. There are arrows missing. Yeah, somehow the format is weird. That probably is from my end, but well. As it usually is, it should be virus is good against data, data against vaccine, and vaccine is good against virus. So yeah. There's that. And I guess the other way around is. Then we have those specialties. Okay, so fire is good against nature. That makes sense. Nature's good against machine. I mean, you could argue that nature takes back, but that is only if those machines aren't in use, but they are alive, so what? That's weird. Machine is good against darkness because a flashlight technically is a machine. Darkness is good against water. The elements in this game are extremely weird. So yeah, and fire defense against darkness, that kinda makes sense because fire makes light. So yeah. Machine is defending against fire. I guess. Overheating doesn't exist. Water is resisting machine. Okay. Nature is resisting water. That makes a lot of sense. And darkness is resisting nature. Nature does need light to grow, so... Digivolving up the ranks. Digimon have 4 different ranks. Yeah, the levels, we know those. All Digimon can Digivolve up a rank or at or above the same predetermined levels. Yeah, 11, 21, and 31. Exceptions include a few Digimon that can't Digivolve whatsoever. Yeah. Those exist. So, level caps. Each wild Digimon encountered has a preset max experience level, aka EL. EL stands for experience level? I thought it was like evolution level or something, but like... That's a weird abbreviation. Okay. You know, a max EL is achieved when the experience to next level has repeating 9s, yeah. Max EL depends on the starting level for the wild Digimon. The higher the starting EL, the higher the max EL. That is good to know. Max EL can only be increased by DNA Digivolving. We will get to this topic later. Ah, yeah, there's a... The 13 can't go to 14, that's... Ah, I see. Wild Digimon captured initial EL to max EL. Oh, this is nice. And Mega have too many variables. See note. Created Digimon have some of their own level caps, and some Digimon can ignore this established rule, like Blossom on max EL 28 despite starting 24. Okay. I guess that's just what the producers decided there. Fine. Okay, this is a interesting chart. Ultimates can never be above 30. But champions could go up to 21. Okay, that's good. Guess I keep the levels in mind then. When to Digivolve? Only at Digivolution Labs, yeah? In general, it is highly recommended to Digivolve your Digimon as soon as they are able. This is because once a Digimon Digivolves, it can only learn their new unique technique at the level after Digivolve. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what? There's a number missing there. But yeah, I understand that. Some rules for DNA Digivolving. DNA Digivolving results in a Digimon that is one rank lower than the lowest ranked Digimon used in the DNA Digivolve. Ah, yeah, Ultimate plus Champion equals Rookie. But Ultimate plus Ultimate would be Champion. The effects of DNA Digivolution include higher final stats than average, higher max EL, and inherited techniques from the parent Digimon. Using the type chart as a guide, DNA Digivolving certain types can have predetermined results. DNA Digivolving gives your Digimon +1 to a unique parameter called a DP number, which can only be viewed at the Digivolution Labs. The text is overlapping here. That's a bit bad, but well. That's not the... He told me that this, for some reason, happens. Should not happen technically, but... Well, here we are. Sometimes this gives Digimon new potential Digivolution. Yeah, okay. DNA Digivolving some known results. Same plus same will be same. Yeah. Data plus vaccine is data. Vaccine plus virus is vaccine. And virus plus data is virus. That's good to know. Very good to know. DNA Digivolving new max EL. Okay, the formula for the new max EL of a DNA Digivolve Digimon is as follows. Highest EL of Digimon plus, rounded down, lowest EL of Digimon divided by 5. New max EL. Yeah. So the example given here is the 13 plus 12, so it would be plus 2. It's 15. So the DP can affect the route Digimon Digivolves, not always. DP only increases by 1 regardless of combined Digimon's DP. Sadly. DP items exist that can decrease DP by 1. For example, Agramon plus Greymon, the DP2 and DP5 gets the DP6 and DP1. Yeah. Technique inheritance. Ah, yeah. When you DNA Digivolve Digimon, all the accumulated techniques pass down to new DNA Digivolve Digimon when they start learning techniques. Agremon's unique technique is Giga Blaster. Agramon's unique technique is Spinning Needle. DNA Digivolve them and you get Vmon, who Digivolves to Vidramon. After leveling up, they now learn Spinning Needle plus unique other techniques. Vidramon Digivolves to Arrow Vidramon, and leveling up learns Giga Blaster plus other techniques. I'm unclear about how subsequent ELs have Digimon learn inherited techniques, but I have experienced Digimon still learning inherited techniques at EL 23 to 24 when I Digivolved them at level 21. Okay. Technique inheritance special note. Digimon will not learn techniques that the parents did not learn themselves. For example, say you have a Max Phoenixmon. Phoenixmon normally learns Crimson Flame, a powerful revive technique, because Phoenixmon cannot learn the technique themselves via level up. The resulting DNA Digimon will not inherit Crimson Flame once they start leveling up the Mega rank. Okay. 4 types of techniques. Attack, the majority of techniques in the game. Counter, interrupt, assist. Has its own specialty, except assist and codes MP to use. Except Necromagic. Yeah, Necromagic absorbs MP, so that makes sense. MP can be restored by a variety of ways, or simply using the guard command. Using guard blocks 50% of the damage. Quick note on status effects. Invisibility. Dokunuma. Cannot be tied. Yeah, I have encountered that. Last enemy remaining is invisible, they can't be hit. Period. It sucks. Poison. But all attacks deal a flat 10 damage on top of their normal damage. Not that powerful, but useful for bulky Digimon with low defense. Confusion, the worst one. Your Digimon will attack allies, self, or do nothing. Interrupt techniques are not affected by confusion, but will not cure confusion. Paralyzes, lowers accuracy of moves, causes them to miss more often. Invincibility, not as good as it sounds. Lasts 1 turn. Very situational. I'm doing this on my own time and need to do some more calculations, time to study some stuff about the game. Bugs, dungeon crawling, digital stuff, and Chimeramon, etc. I wanted to show this as it was now because it is a useful beginner-friendly guide to knowing your Digimon, which is the largest part of the game. From here on are advanced tips in large about one Digimon in particular. I have a lot to say, but I keep it brief for now. Okay. Worst possible specialty in this game is fire. What? There's a grand of total of 7 Digimon that have a fire specialty, none of which are Mega Digimon. What? Wait. No fire Digimon is a Mega. First off, that's stupid. Second, what is Wargreymon then? Or Phoenixmon? What? Makes water specialty techniques feel useless to learn. Yeah, actually, yeah. Blockmon's interrupt technique causes whichever Digimon is hit to move last in the turn order. This just breaks the game. I'll include my findings on the next slide. Necromagic is a technique Soulmon learns, and this is great for early game low MP stats. It can recover a ton of MP, and its only condition is it needs to be used on defeated Digimon. It says stunned, but it means defeated. Yeah, I was confused by that too, but Necromagic is definitely one I keep. Okay. Clockmon. Chrono Breaker notes. So after hitting the second to last attacking Digimon with Chrono Breaker, and having a countering Digimon next to attack, the counter effect will trigger. Has little or no effect on these things, yeah. Very situational, I guess. Has an effect on Smiley Bomb plus Ninja Knife Throw. Yeah, I think I will look at this specifically when I, like, do Chrono Breaker stuff. Thunderball uses the healing sound effect. What? Clockmon. After using Chrono Breaker, if you have another Digimon using an interrupt move, their interrupt moves will not be allowed to activate. This is known to be the case if the next Digimon to attack after Chrono Breaker is still an enemy Digimon. After using Chrono Breaker, you have a Digimon ready to counter and still needs to wait another turn. The counter attack will not activate. But remember if this means the counter attack effect will not activate after being attacked by an opposing Digimon. That's a lot to take in, honestly. Okay, Clock. I like that. Assist moves will activate after final enemy is killed with Chrono Breaker. Kill an enemy Digimon with Chrono Breaker, you can still use moves like Necromagic and HP Full Recovery after all enemy Digimon are defeated. Nice! Just imagine having a fully healed team for your next battle without needing to use any HP recovery items after dungeon crawling 25 floors of tedious pain. Yes. Oh, I think this was it. Yeah, there are some image settings. Yeah, okay, this was very helpful. There are some things I really needed in that. So, I will absolutely keep this open on my other window here. There we go. And we will now go into the actual game. First thing, I need to see where we were at. Oh, and speed up, of course. I have not sped up the game. So, we have a Digiline of these. Did we evolve all these? Where are we right now? You cannot. You are ready to refuse. You can evolve. You cannot evolve. You are some datas. You are a data that cannot evolve. We can fuse you with Digimon. Oh, I think that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. We fuse and then we train. Okay. And then we go for the virus stuff. Though virus, I think we found something that makes this quicker, right? The web domain? Yeah, web domain has Vegimon and Woodmon. If we only take these two, and maybe Hagurumon, because that probably goes into Clockmon, right? Apparently we want Clockmon. Let me check this very quick. Oh no, Candlemon goes into Clockmon. And it's a data one, okay. Yeah. So, and we can use more datas on virus too. But yeah. Gonna go into web domain and get us the champion levels. Because that quickens things up. They have a higher EL max level and stuff. So yeah. So you can Digivolve. There we go. And not R max. You are about to be able to. Okay. DNA. Also, yeah. With this. Let's go. Into Floramon, which... Floramon, the correct one we need. I mean, we can get back on that track too. But yeah, Floramon is correct. We wanna keep the Floramon path. There we go. So you will be Puzzle again. Okay. Other DNAs will... Can do you actually? And you? Yes. Yes. We're having some options here. What else? They should be at max level. This is vaccine, yeah, we know that. Yeah, we have this Vegimon and this Dark Tyrannomon. Going to Otamamon. I mean, why not? Yeah, this is not yet ready and... Okay. Okay. we do not want this Crabmon, and nor this Gotsumon. This will be Azu, that Otamamon, that Unemon. Gabumon we can exchange with this Gazimon. And then I need to check again. We wanted to go Machine Dramon, right? So we would need. Machine Dramon is a bit harder to reach, to be honest. We at some point have to turn this into Agumon. Okay, okay. I guess more planning is needed to get that. So we just go with what we get for now. Then we need to get that virus together with a vaccine. And that should become Agumon. Okay. But for now, we'll take what we take. Do we have any other viruses left here? Wait, why is Annex? Oh, yeah. Okay, seems like for now we won't tame anything. But rather go for a quick level grind. Okay, that's also good. Let's start with that. Let's do an SCSI. Okay. Gotta evolve this at level, these at level 11. These we do want to evolve. Boom Bubble! Ah. Another ant killed in cold blood. Okay, let's go. Oh, well. Pretty empty floor. Guess that's what you get when operating on the first floor of things. Hey, we're getting another Mega. One journey over. I hope the virus one is much quicker. We can use the champion battles. That's good. That should make things a bit quicker. Hopefully. I mean, champion plus champion still equals rupee, but there's still the point of that being a higher max level, or rank up those levels now. That's part of things. Don't forget to hydrate. I am drinking some nice passion fruit today. Passionate. I haven't found the exit. Yeah, it's there. Level 9 so fast. That's great. They kinda overcomplicated this game. Or, like... maybe that's the wrong word, to be honest. I think the only thing that really is needed would be some kind of encyclopedia where you can see like elements and types and whatever of all Digimon. Just like a basic information thing. Of what? Get those megas and then... okay, these would need to evolve now. So we change the digital to... you. Ah, no, wait. Well. I did not explore that floor, I guess, so, oopsie. Guess we do the evolutions then. It hurts somehow. Suddenly starting to hurt. Huh. Digivolve into Kuwagamon. Go to Gekomon. That's new. Would you look at that? As it goes into Akatorimon. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Should we put them back on the line then? Yeah, they are the more important ones right now. Actually, no. Annex is more important here. That's why I do wonder. Then just get like a ton of Agumon. Because to get Omegamon, we basically need just a ton of War Dragons for that. Yes? That's a lot. Don't go through the portal, Rief. Don't go through the portal. Should I play Portal one day? Oh. Obi owns it. And I would need to get her account on my PC then or something. I will see. It's definitely not planned. After the Mana series on Sundays, which will take its time, I'm probably going for... oh, you only have Portal 2, okay. Damn it, I forgot its name. Borderlands! Yeah, mixing it up, like, real crazily. And after this one, we're gonna do Azure Dream. Portal would be something for Saturday, though, to be honest. Yeah, if I ever decide to do Portal, we'll figure it out. No time comes. I could just hook up the PS3. Oh, Annex is Dunix. Okay. Ah, Needle Spray. Counterattack with poison. Take that. How about everything under 10 goes out now? Except Necromagic, of course. Yeah, I think this for now. For now, this is good. Damn it, I can't take out Annex. I hope we can get something better than Nanimon at some point. Or probably. My defense power. Fire's a cannon. Yeah, I think. Quick thing I want to check on Nanimon. I know I'm using like a ton of guides on this playthrough, but that's the nature of this game, sorry. Because Nanimon stems from what? I just want to make sure Nanimon... I want to make sure if we need to go out of this line, you know? Because if this line cannot go Mega... For example, we don't want to have Gurumon actually, because that simply stops at Ultimate. Ah no, we have a way to Mega. Just need to avoid Hagurumon, Betamon, and Gizamon. We avoid those. I want to go the other way there first. We can lure this in. Because I'm so alluring. I did not put out Annex! Damn it! Me is forgetful. Okay. Digiline. You, and yeah, you just... Is there another room? Let's check that first. No. Keep being here and go to the next one. That Gazimon is probably also 13. Alright, Kudaman is done now. Yeah, great. Party time! Oh no, I'm choosing everything. So, Azu, Gazimon, and Ekomon. Two enemies in here. Nice. A Gecko Attacko! Hey? Girls of party time. Frogs can poop too. Somehow I have a feeling frog poop is similar looking to bird poop. Like one thin line or something. Why are we talking about frog poop now? Oh well. Could empty out my items. Big empty room smells of traps, but like SCSI doesn't have any traps, I think. Okay, one more level for Azu and then it needs to evolve. Yeah, that away. Okay. Oh, we're through already. But we can do some things at least. And I think also start taming. But we will not start taming. Because I will give it another runway right away because our levels are almost like ready for everything. So I quickly want to just do that. I do wonder, is there a domain where we can get like metal Greymons? I mean later on, of course. Oh, there's a lot of change apparently. Let's search for a specific Digimon maybe with this. Actually, yeah, I can. Oh, not really though. Yeah, okay, we'll take it that when we're there. I was just quickly interested in it. Oh, the Gazimon is done. And also... Also needs removed. There's not many options. But that's why I went right back in instead of like doing evolution stuff. Yeah. Only the automaton. That might already be done though. Quickly check. Ah, no, that has more levels in it. Question is how many more levels? But that we will see. Blackbird! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Wonder Woman earned 300 million worldwide in its first week. Wonder Man earned 400 million for doing the same job. Is that an actual fact? Is there a movie called Wonder Man? And if so, did that earn that amount of money? That would be so ridiculous. Another level up. Wonder Man TV miniseries 2025. That's fresh. I doubt that made 400 million though. What's it even about? I bet it doesn't have anything to do with Wonder Woman. Not that I would know anything about that. Can this Geckoman have one more level up? That would be exciting. Let's go and see. Yes! Dang! Okay, let's autopilot out of here and do all that fusion notion doodly diggles stuff. Yeah. I wish the device dome stuff would just move over. But well. So first we can digivolve this to Shogun Geckomon. Yeah. Bad. Wait, didn't we put this? I have leveled that. Whoops. Okay, now we DNA. Annex. Yes. With you. Wait, was Kunamon unavoidable? I can't remember all this stuff, sorry. Kunamon was... Kunamon was fine to go for. Kunamon great. Watch the weirdest anime ever. Interspecies reveal. Oh, why did you do that? I have not watched this myself, but I heard things. Why did you do that? What? Really, just your own fault at this point. Okay, and we can go Gazimon, this, with nothing. What? But that's no Goblimon isn't ready. Well, we can evolve Azu to Piximon! I love Piximon. Ooh, that's a nice shade of pink in this game. Look at that. Neat. Okay. So, transfer. You need to level, you need to level. You do not need to level, but we can't use you right now. We do wanna use Annex, but you need to level. Then we have 2 empty spaces. That's good. Then we go for items. Put all these away. Have enough skateboards. Should suggest it for New Gundam Gaming. I think he has heard about that. And then we go... It was web domain, right? Where there are 2... Yeah, we hunt for Vegemon and Woodmon. And your 1,000 generations... May your 1,000 generations be childless, yelled my best friend in anger. Never did think his curse is through. Yeah. Wait. The Digiline is... Okay, all good. Yeah, that might not quite work like that. Let's go to the web domain! To the web! And beyond! I don't want to go beyond the internet, sounds dangerous. Will you one-shot these? Hope so. There we go. Musical Fist. Magical tail! The Piximon doesn't have a tail. The Royal Smasher's not bad. Magical tail! Throws a spear. Okay. If you say so. I wish you could hear Genki right now. This sound is so funny. I am the master at finding dead ends. At least I also found the gate. Yeah, we gonna go straight through the gate. We are leveling, true. But I also think that musical fist hits both. Okay. We wanna get quickly to those two viruses, right? Don't miss! Missing wasn't in the contract. But Tamamon is finished. I want Smiley Bomb. Yeah, bye-bye Zip Boom. I'm generally not sure about buffs. Like, I like using buffs in games where they make sense. Like, the best use of buffs I always had in Dragon Quest. But when you have a limited set, I don't know. I usually go for the damaging ones rather. Or if possible, damage plus buff, that's a nice thing. Then I wanna go straight through the exit. And make this go all the way. Oh, we have to go down here. I guess not on 4 or on 5. Now we'll see. I'll start checking once we're on 4. Wait, I want to get to that chest anyway. Magical tail. I want to see. Nervous young woman was sitting on dentist's chair. I'd rather deliver a baby than having my teeth pulled out. German dentist. If that's the case, let me just adjust the chair to a better position. Why a German dentist specifically? That part I don't understand. German efficiency. Oh! Efficiency here, yeah. Nice that we're known for that. I'm just gonna keep it at that. So that Gobblemon wants to evolve, but we don't want it to evolve, right? We want it to evolve, but cannot evolve it right away here. I want to see that musical thing. Or well, not. 2 hydrogen atoms and an oxygen atom had a threesome. Made Nuganim gave me so wet. Yeah, he won't be here today. He is having some health stuff going on. He needs a bit of rest. Yeah, nothing worrisome, but it needs to be healed. Always spices up things. He does. is a spicy Indian boy. I know you shouldn't guard. Oh. Damn it. And you miss. Okay. Fine. Fine by me. We're getting closer to that 31. Excitement is upon us. S is a treasure floor. Okay. Typically, I'm just checking for toy cars. Oh yeah, I watched Thunderbolts today. It was actually better than I expected. I mean, when it comes to those more military-like movies, I like those Marvel movies still, like Captain America and stuff. I still like them. Better choice of things to watch than mine. Probably. But I also gotta say, I'm more on the fantasy side of things. It's just... So I prefer stuff like Doctor Strange and things. Though, I gotta say, Spider-Man is always great because of his funny quips and stuff. But yeah. But, it was actually pretty good. Seriously though, Kunaman. It was very enjoyable. It had more humor than I would have thought. And the characters mostly were likable. I still don't like... what's his name? Walker. Walker's an asshole. Just an asshole. But yeah, Red Guardian, obviously great. Red Guardian is... I found it a bit strange that they just killed off Taskmaster in the beginning. Spoilers, I guess. Sorry. It was like, you're gonna waste Taskmaster like that? Sure. Bronze influence. What do you mean by that? Kill him off. Ah. Yeah. That. Ghost? I think Ghost could have had a bit of a bigger role. She was like... she didn't have that many lines to go for, like... It's not like she didn't talk much, it's just... Her ability was needed like twice or 3 times. But her character... If you ignore these times, her character kinda also could have been like cut out. And you wouldn't miss much. I like the character in general, but it felt like... It felt a bit like she'd done her dirty. You know? So yeah. And I mean, Winter Soldier is Winter Soldier. That, like, he played the role of Winter Soldier. He did that well. Nothing really to add there. He's just the military guy of the Cold Sea. he was established and stuff, so yeah. Which the others weren't so much. Just a bit like, I think everybody only had one movie appearance so far. Yeah. Oh, Yelena was also in Hawkeye. Very underrated show, by the way. I've seen that people don't like the Hawkeye series, but like, why? That was good. But also, people apparently didn't like Miss Marvel, which I give it that there was a bit of a tiny problem with the villain suddenly being like, oh, this portal. Yeah, I go through it. Done. Okay. But in general, Miss Marvel was great. Okay, Anix can Evolvix. Which is a bit of a problem now. I guess we need to get out of here without taming anything. Well. That's just what happens sometimes. But yeah, Yelena wasn't... But I think, like, Red Guardian was only in the... What's the movie called? Red Widow? Red Widow. Black Widow? What was the name of the Black Widow movie? I have a feeling it wasn't Black Widow. Oh well. Oh yeah, Walker wasn't in any movie actually. Walker only was in the Captain America series, right? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and that. New Gundam Gaming is on life support. Unplug him. Then plug him back in. See if that works. That is what she said. It was called Black Widow? No. That movie is like... Quite honestly, this is not me bashing the character of Black Widow. Nor Yelena. Or Red Guardian. I like the three of them. But that movie was boring. That movie was like... Honestly, it was on the same level as Eternals for me. Griffithmon! Let's go! Yeah, it was just boring. It was too bad. Black Widow was on 6.9 out of 10. Obviously, you go for the low-hanging fruit. Okay. Yeah, no DNA evolution. And we go back into the web domain. Oh wait, the Digiline can be... Actually doesn't... Wait, it does matter. Because we have space for 3 things now. With this being finished... Yeah. Though Eternals had one thing that made it... I mean, Red Guardian was funny, but still, Eternals had that Bollywood scene, and that was really good. I mean, technically, the Black Widow movie was kinda... What do you expect a Black Widow movie would be? A lot of action stuff and things. But it, like, was missing some meat. It was like... It had a story, but that story could have been, like, also, that could have been done as a B-plot in a different movie. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And Eternals should have been really, really good. It just should have been that good. The weird thing about Eternals, right? Legendary Blade, whoa. Sonic attack on all foes. Yeah, we don't need this. The weird thing is, Eternals basically had all the same problems as a certain Marvel TV show in humans. And it's like, you have a bunch of gods that are family or like family, you know, with different abilities, but they barely use that in a good way. And it's that basically in Humans and Eternals was the same thing, just different characters. And that's kind of wild. The good thing that Eternals has over Inhumans, though, is being a movie, it is much shorter than watching through a whole show. So, yeah. Wonder what Thornic 2.0 would be like. Is it time to update? It's always an update. Thornic is at eternity point eternity. Whatever that means. But he would probably have like some cyber glasses going on. Okay, our Griffomon is done. Now, if only we could get some more fusion material for Annex. I like Legendary Blade. Build a Pokemon. Okay. I guess we have a little break here then. So. There is some left, yeah. What now is left is probably all there is we're gonna do, because like there are other packs, but like they start to have double Pokemon. Like I think there's a pack that does have Piplup and Pikachu, but like we have like that's kind of stupid. So yeah, what do you want? The options I try to depict. These are your options. Green. Do you mean Bulbasaur or the green ball? Green ball. So Ditto. Ditto. Or Ditto not. That makes some more room down there, which I appreciate that. I appreciate that choice. Get rid of that later. Opening the ball. Homelands whoever decided to make a green Pokeball. Wait a minute. I just realized I took the wrong ball. We want this ball, obviously. I was just wondering, wait, why isn't the ball green anymore? What is this ball? I forgot what it was called and what it does to it. Now we have the right ball. I wish this was my favorite because it's green, but my favorite Pokeball doesn't have my favorite color, and that sucks. I technically have two at the same level. Funnily enough, the level ball and the quick ball, but I would just want a green ball. This is like, this is okay. Oh, what did this thing do? I do not remember. So, there's a Ditto in here. Why does Ditto have one green piece? Okay. Why does it have so many pieces? Like, this is what it will become. And we have, like, this piece. And then, like, I didn't even get everything, but we have, like, all this. What the heck? Why? Why? You know, why not? Okay. Let's start. So, these. Indian peace population. And then we put one of those down there. And these round ones. I mean, I did do some Lego building, or brick building, yesterday. So on Fridays, the next coming up Fridays, we're putting this one together. Just FYI. So we're gonna put this there. What is this? Why? That is a big project. That will take some weeks. I do not understand this ditto. So now we have this. Okay, then we take this on top there. It's like building a house. This. This. Okay. And these flat ones on top here. And what? Why? So we built all this to do this. I mean, this has a rubbery texture, I guess, but it's just little arms. I will be barely able to see that. And then these arms go in there. Didn't require insights, I guess. This is a Pokemon, though. Then we take the Pokeball. Put this green piece here on it. The extra piece inside of it, I guess. We have one extra piece. Wow. Crazy. And then we put you on there and ditto. Ditto goes. I'm going to build those two dragons then. Ditto goes. For now, you can go here where Spider-Man hangs around. I don't think you can see. Ah, you can see Spider-Man. And now back to the game. Okay. Hey. Turn on the cheese. Whatever that means. Legendary blade. I really like this attack. Just because it attacks all enemies and has a cool name. The shelf needs a German themed part. What? Why? What should I even put on there? A loaf of bread? Check the items here. I don't think I own that many extremely German things, to be honest. Unity, justice and freedom. A German sausage and beer. When you say a German sausage, you gotta be more specific. There are like 20 different kinds of German sausage. And beer, why would I buy a beer? I don't drink beer. I mean, I don't drink in general, but I did try beer and, like, no idea why people like that. That's a very Bavarian thing, though. That's, like, I don't have anything to do with that. That's like saying Belgium is like the Netherlands. Isn't bacon a very American thing? I mean, the stuff we call bacon is different from the stuff you probably think of. Bacon is definitely German. Yeah, okay, that stuff. That is German. Well, the problem is when people say German. That's really the problem, because Germany is very diverse, you know? Currywurst, that's a more general thing, yeah. But like, Northern Germany, Eastern Germany, Middle Germany, Southern Germany, even Southern Germany, you have like the area where I am living here, and then you have Bavaria, and they are like two extremely different parts of Germany. I mean, I guess what's generally liked is like sauerkraut. I do not like that. Oh, Annex is done. Oh. But in preparation for the next fusions and stuff, I do wanna get the 2 Digimon. But yeah, Currywurst could work, but how should I put Currywurst back there? How would that work? That would go bad. I guess they are starting on domain 5. See, there they are. them. My friend has just fed German sausage to a bird. It's taken term for the worst. I did see a bird today in a car. It was a Netherlandian car. That was interesting. Called Dutch. Ah, I call it Netherlandian because that sounds cooler. These ones eat up a lot of skateboards. Have you ever watched Rief's sausage? My sausage doesn't. Goes from red to worst. I will come over to your country and put my towel on all your chairs. Okay. I don't care if it's Wedgie or Woodmon. It's Woodmon. Yes. They're really eating up those skateboards. At least two of them. Like one of each. At least that. And I do wanna get Digimon. I'm still not sure if I need to be the one I want last. The PowerPoint did not go into that. Let me check. Yeah, the only answer I get to that is from the Google AI, which I do not quite trust that AI. Oh yeah. Okay. Nice! Immediately came with us. Okay. Gonna put them on the Digiline. Okay, we can have a check at what the highest level will be. You know how? Level 19, okay. We're getting them to that. We can fuse them right away. Wouldn't that be great? Did I find MP stuff on the way, by the way? Yeah. Good. Then down with the legendary blade. So I guess Azu will be off the team from. This will now be Annex team to shine. Time to shine. Let's see how well you fare. I need MP on Griffinmon. What? Dream crashed? When? I mean, just now, probably. But I did not notice. But yeah, seems like you are right. Again, what is happening? Wasn't it last Saturday as well? Or was it Sunday? It did not happen yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Started after buffering for a bit. Okay. Any idea how to fix that? I don't like that happening again and again. We have like a router restart at that time or something? Do we still have this router automatically restart anyway? We had that on the old internet, but is it still a thing now? Which is a shitty thing, to be honest, because I mean, I don't plan to ever make another 24-hour stream because I'm too old. But like, if I would do something, Digimon just died. Damn it. Yeah, I want to keep that level C. Let's go out after all. Yeah, I think it does around 3 AM. The O2 one was an actual reconnect, so it took longer. So if I would like have just my YouTube videos running for 24 hours as a live stream, like just I'm not here live stream or something like that, or I don't know, maybe we have some like thing. We couldn't even do that because at one point it would break. That sucks, to be honest. First we digivolve. Yeah, you can't. Wait. We don't have anything to digivolve. Yeah, okay. DNA, so Annex. We start with our options are this one to Kunemon, this one to Shakomon. No, rather restart during the stream issues. Okay. I think Shakomon was one of the bad ones. No, Shakomon would be okay. But I would prefer Kunemon. Also, Kunemon has apparently a really, really nice technique. So why am I even checking? What's the highest of those? Yeah, it's this, so let's do that. Okay, then we can... this. With the Shogun Gekkomon, that's it. We shouldn't have done that actually, now that I think about it. Because Shogun Gekkomon was an ultimate. What do you mean Garudamon is horrifying? Garudamon is great. Why are you only getting 100 Mbit via alarm? I don't know. That sounds not good. I kind of would like to have more. We take that Annex, and that's no Gobblemon. Gotta check that. Maybe we need a new LAN cable after all. Okay. Wait, this LAN cable wasn't that old, was it? Or what? Wait, when did we get that? But if we get a new one, we're gonna like go for a good one, right? We're gonna put some money into that, I guess. My PC should be able to handle more. Pretty sure about that. Okay, we need to transfer items too. Need more skateboards. Should better than the previous flat, kind of from the start, so it's now 5 years old and had some cat-based accident. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's a problem. Why does it seem like you're making faulty sperm in Windows? Yeah, that's just sex-based, right? That's on you, completely. Master of Dead Ends again. Finally. Let's see how this goes. We don't have the strongest Digimon with us right now. Okay. Not sure if that taming will go well. Oh, we gotta see. Bold strike, very bold. Master of the Dance strikes again. Actually, you can just guard it. These two are sufficient. But I'm not sure if we can defeat those that we want to tame. Pick the chest. Police, why didn't you report your stolen credit card? Man, because the thief was spending less than my wife. Then why are you reporting it now? Well, I think now the thief's wife has started to use it. That's not the wife from Schwabenland. That's for sure. Not from the Schwabenländle. Can I enter that from over there? What is this Digimon vehicle, by the way? So weird. I call it the potato. It looked more like a potato before we upgraded it. But it's called the Digibeetle. And that's what people use here to traverse the Digiworld. It's like a tank. It has cannons and stuff. Wheels seem like a cleaning tool. We need to get rid of Dokunemon fast. A, S, A, and P. Okay. So they're the max levels. We have to hope that this will work out. Let's check that first. Guess getting rid of Woodmon first makes sense. Okay, 17 damage. Cannot one turn. Do. Damage we take isn't that crazy. I think this might just work. We can do the rest here. Okay, this works better than I thought. That's good news. Yes, we want you to join our party. So we can aim for this one. Okay. Oh, that was killed easier than I thought. We can absolutely not get another one because we're running out of skateboards, but that's like... 2 is the max. That's just how it is. Okay. No, no, no! I forgot to load. Damn it. Need to do it again. Sorry about that. But taming here without saves coming is like... oof. If you're doing what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I can go party time and put more. Stop missing, please. Yeah, this will be the turn where it gets killed. Nice. And now it stands back up. Join us. So what we're now trying, this is like seems a bit crazy. I'm gonna try if this works out. Yeah, I think now we can't go by the same logic. The attack will be weaker. Okay, okay. Okay, we can do this. Just can't lose Digimon there. Okay. Let's not attack Digimon. This is actually working out. Maybe we can do a bunch more in one go. Oh, Annex, of course, now will be exchanged. But that's no Goblimon. Is that level 1? Oh, we also have a Betamon here, which is much weaker. Making sure the Shakamon gets killed first, I should say. Okay. This is looking too shabby. We can get these to level 19, and this one also to the Digivolution level. We can do Kunemon, or Annex, I should say, evolution, and this one's evolution, then fuse the other pairs, and then we're on some kind of track, you know. Please don't know Goblin. Yes. Very yes. Okay, 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 okay. This is starting to look solid. Another Betamon would be great. That we can risk this. This level you might actually be able to... One turn this one. A tiny bit of luck. Nice. Just gotta watch out for Snow Goblin. Okay. Don't miss. Missing not good. Still standing. Standing good. And you are down. Okay. This might just work. This might just work in our favor. How does a conservative wizard summon a chair? Bench appear. There might be more to this before. Okay. Missing really not good. Why the gravestone? Song! My choice. Hold on. Okay. We'll do so in a minute. Been a long time since we heard a song. That is kind of true, yeah. Okay, let's save and let's have a look at what song I'm going. Desktop audio off. Pausing this. Oh, what shall we do? What shall we do? Let me have a look. Some opera for Mobi-chan. I don't have don't have the voice for an opera. That probably won't work. How about I'm singing an Inazuma 11 song? One of my favorite songs. God Kita. Just not sure, does this have subs in it? Why don't you put it on my headphones, please? Let me see. Okay, no, I need to search for lyrics. So this is a bit loud. Don't give me them in Japanese. I can't read. Like, I mean, not in like kana and kanji. Full version, please. Be good. Okay, the beginning is a bit quick, so I might stumble there, but let's go. Yeah. G-O-O-D. ぶつかり合わなないゼロもまあ大切なものからですからさ、信頼できる仲間さ、Sorry, I stumbled. 今の自分を支えてる未来の自分を作ってる不安のよく言う。This part is hard. で分かち合ってライバルから友達に互い本音で語り合ってできた固く熱い本当の友情あったかい気持ちになった何気ないその優しさに胸がどんどん熱くなって心が軽くなって信じられるソウルメイト本気で言えるんだがと大丈夫心配すなその思いやりが胸に染みてぐーっときた何も通知が冷たい先の瞳がいた愛といないんだルーズさえすべて運命の数 Again, fast. 言うとそれがいちゃってもなぜか相性良好見た目なんか関係ない大事なのはハート愛情の中身共に泣き共に笑って友達を超えた僕たちはブラザーな温度になって心はぐっとすくまれて新たに感情友達家族が最上戦って仲良くなれた新しき友の結びつきにぐーっときた G O O D G O O D G O O D G O O D G O O D 競い合い成長できたその気持ち生まれるとても良い関係共に泣き共に笑って友達を超えた僕たちはブラザーしかな運動近くになって心はぐっとつかまれて新たに生まれてからの友達家族やるそのだからって仲良くなれた新しき友の結びつきにぐーっと高い気持ちになった何気ないその優しさに胸がどんどん熱くなって心が軽くなって信じられるソウルメイト本気で言えるんだありがとう大丈夫心配すなその思いやりが胸に染みてぐーっときた I shouldn't hit my stuff there. G-O-G-O-O-D. I love this song. Okay. I gotta give it to you in the chat if you wanna listen to like the good version of it. Next time I should do like a Digimon Digivolution song or something. I know those better. I really love this song. So why are you confused after this song? What did confuse you there? Okay, here we go. Back to the grind. Oh wait. Full screen. Full screen would be good. Kita. And so I probably would be singing better if it wasn't like 10 p.m. Would we even explore further? No, I think we shouldn't. But yeah, that song, like, that will hype you up. If this song doesn't get your mood up, then you're a lost cause. Oh, we're doing a little damage because it's guarding. But that's fair. It's also easier to sing along if like the video has the subs, but it would also take a much longer time to find a video with subs. So there's that too. Where's the one rule that a gang of Indian bros live by? Beef before beef. Not wrong. You really should join the Discord of New Gundam Gaming. You really should. We have a section for jokes like this. You would definitely love it. What is holding you back? Takuma might not be that dangerous, actually. Just the defense that sucks. A radiator makes weird noises. That happens. You need to like unair it. What would you call that? Like remove the air from inside of it. Should have done that like a long time ago, but you know when you're an adult and you think I gotta do this like soon. The word soon as an adult means like in the vicinity of the next 10 years. I'm actually crying really right now. Dipped some German wurst into ghost chili sauce. Okay. I mean, you like it spicy, so don't complain when spicy, I would say. I do like it spicy, yeah. The experience is rough sometimes, though. The real spiciness is burns twice. If it burns twice, we're talking spicy. I'm breathing like I'm giving birth. And what makes you so sure that you don't give birth right now? Have you ever considered that? I mean, maybe there will be a Black Chick 7 Twitch soon. Why does that sound so sexual? In a spicy chicken wing stream. I donate for that. You know, you know, maybe on my birthday stream. Maybe that sounds like something for a birthday stream. Definitely. Yeah, maybe I think about that. But what kind of spicy chicken wings we're talking about? How should we go? Like, what should we spice them with? Give me something and then I can work it out. I'm not sure if I can do that over here. I would need to get those spices. That might be a bit odd. Please let there be another floor. Damn it. Uh, Floor has enemies on. The boss floor with enemies works. You can immediately go for Woodmon. Mad Dog 357 collect a hot sauce. Wait, I should put sauce on them. Okay, I can do that too, I guess. Maybe we could marinate them. $20! Whoa. That's a lot. Why is that so expensive? How big is a bottle of that? That's the exit. We don't want to go exit. Spice sauce over here is usually like, I don't know, like 5 maybe. So The hot sauce we have says this. The end of sanity hot sauce from Fireland Foods is known for its extreme heat, primarily due to the use of Carolina Reaper peppers. It is considered one of the hottest extract-free sauces on the market, reaching up to 2.25 million Scoville units. The same as the Carolina Reaper pepper. So I did hotter before. But we didn't pay 20 for that sauce. Oh, I really want chicken wings. Good thing we have them too. I mean, I still have some of that left. Okay. Let's do evolutions, fusions, and all that stuff. I forgot to put on desktop sound again. You are not hearing the game. Which, like... Given this game... We don't have wings, we have drumsticks. Same difference. My favorite hot sauce is Ghost Chili Blueberry one. I like ketchup. I don't really do hot sauces. But blueberry sounds very weird. So first we digivolve you. Of course into Pokemon. And we can evolve you. And then we also can DNA. Woodmon plus... This would get Mushroomon, and if we would do Woodmon and Woodmon, we would get Mushroom. We might just fix them. Ridiculous! Hey, hello! Oh, I hope I didn't, like, you there, like... You just hopped on, okay. I did go through your PowerPoint earlier. It did have some helpful information. But I'm also saying, after we're doing these fusions and stuff here right now, I do gotta go because I am like starving. Hellfire Blueberry Health, prize-winning salt. So, yeah, sorry about that, I guess. Oh, we have 2 Mushroomons. Got the Digiline real quick. Okay, and now I save because I am really starving. For some reason, the back of it says it's great for pizza and ice cream. I've never tried it on ice cream. Who puts sauce on their pizza? If you put sauce on that pizza, you just have a bad pizza. Get a good one. Reminds me, yeah, I should tell you that. That was a funny thing. Like, I saw a conversation between an American and, like, a European. Not even an Italian. And the American was so confused because why don't you put sauce on the pizza? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? It makes so much better. Then, that American came to Europe and was like, oh, wait, if pizza tastes like that, you don't need sauce. Yeah. That's a thing. So, well. Okay, I think today we are raiding. The sauce is great, but you don't need it on pizza. You already have tomato sauce on it. So, what do you need more? Why put sauce on sauce? That's, like, weird. We're raiding Bullet Hammer, yeah. That's a good idea. Just spice the pizza with garlic? Why would you put garlic sauce on it? Doesn't make sense. You can put, like, every kind of spice on a pizza. Every kind of topping. Why sauce? Why extra sauce? It just makes everything way wetter than it needs to be. Like, you only have this mushy mass of sauce in your mouth and don't even have pizza anymore. It doesn't make sense to me, quite honestly. But yeah, check out all my links. You should just shut up about this. You put ketchup on cheap frozen. On the cheap and frozen, though. That trash needs that extra spice. That is trash food. That's a different thing. If you put like your sauce, your garlic sauce or whatever on a cheap frozen one, all good. That is okay. That is not like actual pizza though. That's like pizza adjacent. But yeah, check out all my links and stuff. And yeah, Blackbird finally joined the Discord. Just do it. And we'll see each other tomorrow with... Oh, tomorrow we're starting Secret of Mana and I am very excited. I could not get the original hardware here to work. I mean, it works. I just can't get it to look good because going through a converter into a 4K thing and like, or it just, or the 1080p monitor on that, it just doesn't work. It just looks awful. It's just not working. And like the Elgato, I need to, like, for me it looks awful. Through the Elgato it's like kind of worse. And I can't really do much with the Elgato in that regard. It's just not made for very old consoles like that. So yeah, tomorrow's Secret of Mana starting. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Ah, there, I hid it. But now I really need food, so bye. Over to Bullet Hammer. Just in case Moby didn't see that. Hear that.
In the shadow of the dragon's flame, a green leaf rises calling your name. Through the forest, through the skies, a red fire fuels the fight to rise. Your chrono takes the trigger, set a quest for mana. We